If you prefer being alone, people might call you antisocial, distant, or even weird. But what if that's completely wrong? What if your need for solitude isn't a weakness, but a sign of something rare? Because the truth is, some of the most self-aware, emotionally strong, and mentally sharp people don't crave constant noise or attention. They choose space. They choose silence. They choose themselves. And psychology actually supports this. So if you've ever felt different for enjoying your own company, this might finally explain why. Here are 5 rare traits you probably have if you prefer being alone. Number 1, you have a deep inner world. People who enjoy being alone aren't empty, they're full. Full of thoughts, ideas, reflections, and imagination. Psychology shows that individuals who seek solitude often have higher levels of introspection. They don't just experience life, they process it. While others are constantly distracted, you're thinking, replaying conversations, analyzing situations, imagining possibilities. For example, instead of needing someone to entertain you, you can sit quietly and still feel engaged because your mind is active. This isn't overthinking in a negative way, it's depth. You don't just skim the surface of life, you go beneath it, and that's rare. Number 2, you're emotionally independent. You don't rely on others to feel okay. Research indicates that people comfortable with solitude often have stronger emotional regulation. They don't need constant validation, attention, or reassurance to feel stable. Think about it. Some people panic when they're alone. They need messages, noise, or company to feel secure. But you can sit in silence and still feel grounded. That's not loneliness, that's independence. It means your happiness isn't controlled by who's around you, and that gives you a level of freedom most people never reach. Number 3, you choose quality over quantity in relationships. You're not interested in having dozens of shallow connections. You'd rather have 1 or 2 real, meaningful relationships. Psychology shows that people who prefer solitude tend to value deeper emotional bonds instead of surface-level interactions. That's why small talk drains you. Fake conversations feel exhausting. You don't want to talk just to talk. You want connection that actually means something. So, instead of chasing attention, you wait for the right people. And when you find them, you're loyal, present, and real. That's not being antisocial, that's having standards. Number 4, you're highly self-aware. Spending time alone forces you to face yourself, your thoughts, your habits, your emotions, and not everyone is comfortable with that. But you are. Research suggests that solitude can increase self-awareness and personal clarity. It gives you space to understand who you are without outside influence. For example, you're more likely to notice your patterns, what triggers you, what motivates you, what drains you, and that awareness helps you grow. While others are lost in distractions, you're learning about yourself. That's powerful. Number 5, you protect your energy. You don't avoid people because you hate them. You avoid unnecessary interactions because you value your peace. Psychology indicates that mentally strong individuals are selective about where they invest their time and energy. And you've probably learned this the hard way. Maybe you've been around draining people, loud environments, situations that left you feeling exhausted instead of fulfilled. So now you choose differently. You choose calm over chaos, peace over pressure. You're not isolating yourself, you're protecting yourself. And that's a sign of emotional intelligence. So if you prefer being alone, it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means you've developed qualities that many people don't understand. You think deeply. You stand on your own emotionally. You value real connections. You understand yourself, and you protect your peace. That's not weakness. That's strength. So the next time someone questions why you like being alone, you don't need to explain yourself. Because now you know there's a reason behind it, and it's something rare. If this made you see yourself differently, subscribe for more psychology insights like this.